Fala gamer, Playtime na área, trazendo o terceiro episódio de Ace Combat 7, o melhor piloto do mundo. Seja muito bem-vindo ao meu canal. E se você gostar do vídeo, deixa o seu like, hein? E não saia do canal sem se inscrever, é muito importante para aumentar a nossa família. Beleza? Então bora pro game.
Here he comes.
Lá vem ele,
Mihai's looking worse.
Mihaly.
Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Vai construir um avião verdadeiro para escapar, aí sim. Escapar mancando dos cachorros fica difícil, né? Vamos ver o briefing. Brief da mission.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy. The Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Vamos de FB-22 Strike Raptor. O caça furtivo baseado em modelo inicial do F-22, com poder de fogo explosivo melhorado. Suas asas principais em delta permite que ele carregue mais armamento, melhorando seu poder antiterrestre em comparação ao modelo original, sem prejudicar seu poder antiaéreo. Vamos lá, galera. F-22. Nós vamos precisar destruir uns alvos terrestres. Então nós vamos com essas bombas de trava de mira ar terra. Vamos lá. Acompanha comigo aí. Vamos resgatar o ex-presidente Harling.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden.
Vamos ter que passar por um caminho de radar aqui,
Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Passar por esse caminho aqui de radar. Até chegar no elevador lá, ó. Na chuva, muito doido, hein? Olha lá o elevador lá. Vamos chegar. Boa. Aeronave, um controle absurdo. A aeronave é fantástica. Ó, aqui os ventos empurrando a gente aqui, mas nada que incomode. De boa. Já nós estamos lá, vamos evitar esse radar e já vamos estar lá rapidinho. Deve ficar alternando a visão ali do nosso minimapa, né? E dá pra se posicionar numa boa.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Ok. Tô seguindo meus instintos aqui, ó. Instintos no mapa.
You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
No problem. Situation normal.
Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space
Ele acabou
elevator,
com a
launched a
guerra e
spaceship.
construiu o elevador espacial.
Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Vamos voar próximo ao mar
The
aqui.
first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
Arminha especial. Detonar os
Radio
alvos.
silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly.
Alvos terrestres à vista.
Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing
Bora,
Sea
vamos
Goblin's
detonar
landing zone.
tudo aqui, ó.
Phase 2, walking. Phase 2, target destroyed. Phase 2, target down. Half of the SAM sites are down. Half of the anti-air guns down. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns destroyed.
É,
and
tem uns
secure the
antiaéreos
exit.
aqui, né? Um senso.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Gollum Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Já de 3 uma vez.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Aqui já foi.
Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, we're clear to land.
Roger. Put him in sight. Almost there.
Mais alvos.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
O Harley tá pousando lá no elevador. É uma aeronave de resgate, né? Na verdade.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
O avião voltou lá pra.
It's a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Guardwell will stand by near the space.
Tava lá perto.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the ex-president's location now. Run for the container!
Opa!
Missed.
On the way.
Yeah, things to destroy the target. Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them. Cover.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinning out! Shoot back! Ex-Prez identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harlan, it's right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up. Murphy down. UAV confirmed down.
They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was Servo Barrack!
Vamos.
Inspire me, Trigger.
Vamos acelerar essa bagaça.
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Target lock. Firing.
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
Rocket!
Damn.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Hurley. Rescue unit down. Go look at the soldier who had this radio. Get Mr. Hurley got him here.
Vamos ver lá, tem no Mr. Hallen, não, tem que vão lá, não. Presidente.
Engine on my 6. I can't get away. We found an Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Hurley.
It'll do. 3 remaining. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose 1? That's the best you can come up with.
Já era.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former
Todos
President
os drones
Harley's
foram
transport is ready to
destruídos.
take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Hurley wasn't
Let's wait till we're home safe.
Tá decolando já com o
Mage Squadron,
ex-presidente.
Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Mais aeronave inimiga, bora.
As MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenalberg.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Só drone.
Last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Column 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, warming up.
Missile launched. Trigger, enemy UAV down. Nice work. Keep it up.
Mage 2 has made a kill. Roger. Transport. Orders are to fire 1. Yes, sir. And Wilco UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you.
Não vai, não vai. Era, trigger na área. Trigger playtime. Era. Mãe Goze. Mãe Goze 1, Mãe Goze 1.
One here. Leave airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Céuzinho. Muitos mísseis, hein, galera.
Skykeeper.
Fica ligeiro.
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual. Gargoyle Squadron, report. Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, you okay?
Nem pensar, dronezinho.
Just send help this way. I'm sorry.
Presidente Harley, mano, que me mandou construir o negócio.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Scotty, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Locked. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Main Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Não vai atacar ninguém não, rapaz.
Flux 2.
Lock acquired.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their attack.
They're obsessed with that transport.
Vixe.
Oh my God! Mother
Foi
Goose 1 has been
abatido.
shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Mês de nada.
Saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. The Rusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. It's a Trigger.
Trigger é uma ova,
Trigger was the
rapaz.
closest. UAVs
Foi nada.
all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand why?
Não entendo não. Não fui eu não. Tem essa. Ó. Tá incriminando o Trigger, mano. Tá louco.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Cê é louco, cachoeiro. Vamos ver a próxima então agora.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
É. Então faça um avião aí, escape. Quanto antes.
Alright guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron.
Foi culpado Trigger, meu.
It's
Que
just some
isso?
symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary. How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Ah, vamos fazer eles perceberem. Pode ficar tranquilo. Vamos de X-2S Strike Wyvern. Vamos lá. 4 mísseis ar-ar. Pegar alvos. Vamos. Skin. Vou escolher uma skin. Skin March. Skin Hire. Skin Hire. Skin brilhante. Bora!
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed
Vamos
with your
pegar os
mission
malucos aí que estão sobrevoando a base. É o Trigger, papai. Não dá chance do Trigger se recuperar. Condenaram ele, pô.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
É, agora nós formamos uma força.
Runway's free. You have permission to take off.
A Spare. Força dos detentos, dos prisioneiros.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them
Tem que
think.
ficar só escapando aqui da galera, dos inimigos, até sermos permitidos a atacar eles.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
Que só fazer despistar os inimigos aqui. Vai pegar o trigger, né, amigão?
The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Ain't so that convincing.
The enemy just hit the control tower.
Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke. Send in the fire team.
Not let the enemy get closer.
Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all?
Libera as armas aí.
Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're clear to engage. Show no mercy.
I'll be done by now.
Gonna have to remake the odds.
Bora, armas liberadas.
Kills after it starts. This is the first. Count's going for I decide when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your lines? I'll show you all how it's done. Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Vamos lá, interceptar as aeronaves.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them. Righto. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up. Allow me to what you can do. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer.
Enemy is locked on. Breaking.
Entrou em stall. Vixe. Tomamos um atraso aqui.
Damn it, I've got one on my back. You're gonna regret letting me get behind you.
Conseguimos.
Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You two, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Usar as armas especiais aqui, ó. Os mísseis especiais. A gente já pega de dois.
Don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Trigger again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Esses aqui que vão se aproximar mais rápido.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen.
Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
That trigger got most of them.
That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining.
We're losing escorts. Hurry it up. Finish the job.
Alvinha lá já.
We can't get out of the hot zone like this. In position behind bandits.
Enemy sticking in my rear.
2 targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone be a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of
Vamos
reason.
despistar aqui.
The paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
Get on their ass if you want to score.
I'm cornered.
One bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
I can dodge this.
É, mas não vai chegar não. Estou tranquilo.
Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Já era.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Todos os alvos abatidos. Com sucesso.
And dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, spare
Também com
squad.
essa aeronave aqui, ó.
Mission complete.
Sucesso, meu amigo.
Trigger's still with us.
Missão
Must have a devil in
cumprida.
his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing
Vou
check.
pousar na base agora.
Blocking the runway.
E vai ser
Spare
suavão.
15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters.
Vamos pousar na pista 2 aqui, ó. Vou tirar uma onda
Fast.
aqui.
Lower your airspeed.
Vamos pousar na pista
1,500
2.
meters. Bank left.
Nem vamos pousar na pista principal. Vamos pousar na pista 2 aqui. Tirando onda. Curti um pouco dos hangares aqui, ó.
That plane is worth more than your life. Show some
Top.
respect.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Então é isso, meus amigos gamers. vou ficando por aqui. Mais um vídeo para vocês dessa série maravilhosa do Ace Combat 7. Continua aí no canal para acompanhar. Nós vamos fazer a série completa aí desse jogaço. Então não sai daí, beleza? Tudo de melhor sempre. Falou e até o próximo vídeo.